Be sure to check out my Veve and Omi investors group in the description down below. Together we build generational wealth and go over everything you need to be profitable in the Veve markets. Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video, man. And this one, we're going to be addressing some more FUD in the community as usual, and just some stuff that I've been seeing on recent videos and comments. And I think something big that actually another influencer in the community covered that I don't think a lot of people may realize. So starting out, we're going to jump into a comment that I saw on my last video about my titles. Now, what I'm going to say and start by saying is I'm not going to keep defending my titles. I'm going to title what I want to title on my videos because I understand what I'm doing as opposed to other people who are not YouTubers, who are not experienced. People think that things are just clickbait when in reality, no, it's not just clickbait at all. The fact of the matter is this is the sentiment and this is what people are saying. So if people are saying this, that means people are looking for other people saying this, because that's what happens. If you're unaware of what happens on Twitter, I have a lot of followers on Twitter, by the way, a lot of followers on Twitter, which means that I am seeing and constantly being tagged in throughout of the day certain things that get said hundreds of times. Like different people everywhere are just constantly saying the same thing. Oh, Veve is dying. This is happening. The Omi token is dead. I get tagged in this all day, every day. Whole arguments of people going back and forth about why the token is dying and why it's not. Influencers see things that you just do not, just like Veve sees things that we all don't see. And this is why I'm more understanding when it comes to a lot of stuff that concerns Veve, because I get it. I know a lot of people aren't even seeing things at my level. So I can't even imagine at Veve's level what they're seeing that none of us are seeing. And people have to lose this mentality of thinking that they know everything and thinking that they know best. It's amazing how many people, like, when have you ever seen a comment say, yo, I watched Cavell and I looked at Cavell Anderson's title and it made me not want to invest in this? Never. You hear people crying about the topics within the title. You hear people saying that Veve is dead. You see people saying that Veve is dead, the Omi token is worthless and stuff like that. But never have you seen somebody say, oh, a title is why I think that this project is terrible. It's not going to happen. And the fact that people actually believe people are that stupid, it's mind-blowing, because I thought that I was pretty disrespectful and straightforward and had no filter. But the fact that so many people actually think people are that damn dumb, I mean, that's a serious problem, to be honest. But when it comes down to titling and how I go about doing my titles, the reason that I title the way that I do is because when you're a negative, bearish, toxic person, you're looking for content to validate your beliefs. So these people running around saying stuff like Veve is dying, the Omi token is dying, then they're listing out all these BS reasons. Not all of them are haters. Some of them are people who heard this from haters. So that means when they look around and they look for content that basically answers or kind of validates what they're already feeling because they heard it from some troll somewhere, and then they type in the title and they find my videos, they find my channel, and then they hear the truth about these topics, that converts a lot of people over to actually being educated into the project. And that's why when I see comments like, oh, I'm unsubscribing, clickbait, blah, 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 this is why I completely ignore that, because every single time I see that comment, I'm unsubscribing. I can't tell because I've gained too many more subscribers for the day. Like literally, anytime I do a video where people crying about the title, my channel is blowing up, like behind the scenes. My channel is slowly growing a lot more than it usually grows. And that's because I am attracting the people who thought one thing, but then they have been enlightened because they were typing in something negative. They thought they were going to get something totally different. And then what they actually got was the truth affiliated with that negativity that they initially searched up. So what people don't realize is that my videos is actually healthy for your investment. What you're doing, then people read through the comment sections and then they just make it about the title. So it takes away from the point of the video. People start to, oh yeah, this title, I don't like this title, I'm not a fan of this title. Then it becomes less about the content and the truth being spread and more about the title. You all just don't know how you damage your own investments by not being able to just think clearly and think for yourselves and really think things through, or just making assumptions that you know better than the people who've been doing this for years. I've been doing this longer than Veve has existed. I've been doing YouTube longer than Veve has existed. You don't see no outrageous clickbaits from me ever. And I'm talking about, like a true clickbait. Like, I do interesting titles. I do cliffhanger titles where it's 100% true in the title, but then there's more. Like, it's like I didn't finish the punctuation. I didn't do like, it's like a dot after my titles. Okay, this is what you're saying, but why are you saying it? Like, that's the type of titles I do. Clickbait is when you basically do a title and it's completely unrelated. Like if I said Veveverse reveal and then completely a whole different game or something, that is more along the lines of clickbait. So that being said, I saw an interesting post from an influencer, Ray Fixie. He said, you created fears in the market of your own NFTs on Veve, and people who's got no knowledge come out in masses and drop it 80%. Then you come out here to blame me of your own error. Nearly everything has dropped more than 50% because humans like you decided to bring it all down. This was so impactful because you all don't know the type of damage you're capable of doing to your investment. Everybody gets together, sit here, oh, we need to all speak up against Veve so they'll do things better, as if they're not spending every waking second working on something. So all you're really doing is seeing new investors, these new investors who could dive into the project, who could be interested in the project and be educated about the project. You're scaring them away because they're saying, oh, 1,000 people from their own community hate this project, that I shouldn't get involved in this project. What you're doing is scaring away investors, because and you're scaring it away from a place of ignorance. You listen to someone else who doesn't know what they're talking about, so then you're going around regurgitating stuff that makes absolutely no sense. And I can tell when something is regurgitated. I can tell when someone's the leader of the idiots, and I can tell when someone just does not know better. And the people who usually don't know better, they're like, oh wow, I didn't know that. Like they genuinely just don't know, because they're seeing so many people FUD a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense whatsoever. The community needs to stop spreading the wrong things. Very, very valuable information exists, and that's what should be spread. That's what should be talked about. But instead, people spend so much time wanting to focus on the negativity, wanting to look for a reason to group up together against someone. Stop grouping up together against people and start focusing on how you can group together and make some money. Like why? Like, this is an investment community right now. Like, we don't have a Veveverse. This is not entertainment. We don't have much going on. Everyone is here right now trying to make money. So why is everyone not here right now trying to make money? I am lost. What you want to do is sit around and FUD your investment up until the point the Veveverse is ready and it actually goes up regardless of how trash of an investor you are? Like, is that what you're going to do? You're going to sit here trash talk and bring your investment down until the point where Veve is so powerful, no matter how many of you are out here FUDing this investment, it can't be brought down, because that's the fact. The fact of the matter is you can FUD this investment all day long, but that's not going to, that's really going to be, it's inevitable that the investment is still going to go up. These IPs are much stronger than any group of people sitting around spreading FUD. It's just a fact. And then once Veve actually starts delivering, once they deliver on the things that they promise, which they will do because they always do this, once they deliver, I mean, the project is going to continue to grow. It's going to grow. It's going to grow massively. And this is exactly why I chose this project. This is exactly why I chose the Omi token once I understood the tokenomics. I knew that investors are fickle. I knew that people let emotions take control. So I needed an investment where it had nothing to do with emotion. Veve has an amazing product. The Omi token is going to be burning that product. And the Omi token is going to be fueling that product. And Veve's collectibles and stuff like that is going to be burning the Omi token. Like, it literally, we don't need a single crypto investor whatsoever. And Veve will be able to burn the Omi token circulating supply by itself. Obviously, having investors is a plus, it's a bonus, but realistically, this token becomes more valuable even without the need of the crypto side of things. All Veve has to do is convert the people that join Veve into token holders and allow them to use those tokens on the Veve app, and it's going to burn without crypto people at all. So all crypto people are existing to do right now is FUD their own investment and make this a much slower grind. And honestly, it's not too bad. It's working out in Veve's favor because this project does not need to be growing too fast, because it's just going to be, with this negative energy in the community, it's just going to be even more people to come into this community and be toxic with everybody else. There's no people in here in the community taking accountability for their own situations right now. It's like so many people blaming other people, and this is the reason that you're not seeing success. This is the reason that you're so far behind. This is the reason that you feel the need to be stressed and crying every day and out here whining, looking for cults of people to sit here and talk negative with you all day. your mindset. If your mindset is negative, all you have surrounding you is negative people and negativity, of course you're going to be depressed. Of course you're going to be upset all the time. Of course you're going to be mad, trying to blame and lash out at others. Like, that's the energy that you choose to output is going to be what comes back to you tenfold. That is what you surround yourself with. And this is why I make different decisions. I make the decision to be around millionaires. I make the decision to talk to millionaires and billionaires and stuff like that. Like, that is what I choose. I choose to be around people who want to elevate, who want to get to the next level. That's what I want to be around, because then that is going to be the type of energy that continues to rub off on me. And this is why you have the influencers who think one way, and then you have everybody else who thinks another. The influencers, we're surrounded by other influencers when we are surrounded by people, and then you have me. I'm in my private group. I'm surrounded by people in my private group who literally thinks the same as well, who have similar mindsets and have similar goals, and they're willing to pay to literally be around other people who feel the exact same way. So it's like certain people are willing to go above and beyond for what they want. Certain people are just not. Certain people get the big picture. Certain people don't. Like, and it happens at every level. Like, my private group is no exception from it. Even in the private group, I can see when the sentiment's going down, people start complaining and stuff like that. Yo, why is there nothing new? Why is there nothing new to talk about? Like, Veve has not released anything new. It's the same thing that's been working. Like, the same current strategy, that's the same strategy. Like, it's really that simple. When Veve does something that literally changes things, that's when things will change, and that's when the strategy changes. People think that you're just supposed to do something every single day. And that is the trick. That is the trick. That is why, that's the key to why Veve is going to be so successful. It's trick people into believing that they should be on Veve and doing something every single day. As an investor, I know ain't that damn much done changed. I don't have money to keep putting in, so why do I care? Like, why do I care about every new drop that comes out when the older drops? Every new drop that comes out makes the older drops more valuable, because that's the OG stuff. All you're doing is dropping a whole bunch of new stuff that's going to become more and more worthless as you put it out, because people are going to, like, the first year of dropping content, cool. But right now, like, nah, it's like at this point in time, people are tired of just seeing content. People want more. And people are unsure and uncertain of how valuable this stuff is going to be. People are starting to realize that everything can't moon all the time. And people are starting to, this is the first time people have gone through a bear market, a recession, things like that. People have not been here to live through a correction before. So it's just so many new learning things and learning experiences happening in this community that it's going to take some time. It's going to take time for this community to develop and really become what it needs to become. But people need to stop flooding their own investments, ruining your own bag. Honestly, all you're doing is holding the community back. If you're this type of person, you're holding the community back. Instead of actually spreading something of value, you're spreading negativity. And people don't realize, like, honestly, when you go to a video, you click on a video and it's a FUD title, or a title that you see as a FUD title. More so than the title actually hurting anybody, it's the comments that actually hurts people. Because if you see a comment that just says all FUD, 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 people are not going to take what's said seriously. And that is the issue. This is why there's so many people who leave the community, because the community isn't even on the same page. You literally have somebody here attracting every single person negative. You have me attracting everybody negative, and then it looks like you come to my channel, I get their attention, and then it looks like you all are against me. It's like, come on now. Now, me personally, I don't care. I don't care if the FUD continues to get spread. None of this stuff matters to me, man. I'm good. I understand where this project is going. But it's just really crazy how people sit here and claim one thing, not realizing that you're the ones doing it to yourselves. Stop assuming that you know better than everyone and actually take time to understand what's happening. And when somebody makes a video, don't focus on the title of it anyway. Like, the title got you to click on it. What is the content? Like, dang, bro. It's like somebody grab a bag of chips and say, I don't like the title on the bag of chips, but they taste good. It's like, who cares about the bag then? Just eat the chips. Like, what? It's not that deep. And that's what people want to focus on. Like what's the taste of the chips? What's the flavor? What type of texture is it? Are they soft? Are they hard? Hope they ain't soft. That's trash. But come on now. This community has to do better and step it up, because this is really looking bad. It's looking bad, and this is why the investment is always seeming to be shaky for everybody. This is why everybody always is doubting things. This doesn't have to be a situation where you're doubting your investment, where It doesn't have to be what this community is making it right now. This could be a positive environment. The community could be doing things together. We could be bringing a positive impact to the community, even during a recession. But the thing is, the community has to have the balls to get together and do that. You have, but no, it's easy to get together and FUD because the investment's down. It's easy to get together and cry. It's a hell of a lot harder to get together and have a VV community game night or something where everybody's sitting here playing games together or something like that, or doing something positive. So to like still uplifting the community even when things are down. But I mean, this is just my thoughts. Like, the community needs to realize that you all have more power than you may realize. You can get together, keep talking about titles or keep talking about other shit that's irrelevant, or you can get together and make a positive change and have a meaningful impact in the community. Either way it goes, like if this is positive and we start growing this thing as a community, I mean, I make more money in the short term, which, I mean, that doesn't matter to me. So that's why I don't actually care. Like, y'all trying to make money in the short term, you're the ones cucking yourselves. Like, you're doing this to yourself. Me personally, I'm here for 10 years, so go ahead, FUD away. You can FUD away for the first 3-4 years for all I care, to be honest with you. But I'm just telling you, I'm letting you all know the power that you actually have because I've been around the YouTube game. I understand how this works. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications. Yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, y'all.